Pour the roast, let's talk about the day. Laughing even if it goes astray.
Welcome to...
Well, I thought it was funny!
Good morning, folks. The time is 10:52 a.m. Mountain Standard Time on the 20th of February, 2026. And, of course, that's a 21st for my time-traveling friends on the other side of the world there. Those folks in Melbourne and all over down under. Hello to everybody around the world, not just the folks in Melbourne and, you know, the rest of Australia. Everybody, I hope you're all doing fantastic today. It is Wednesday, hump day for some folks, and of course Thursday for those time travelers on the other side of the world there. My name is Lee. I'm the guy who started the group. Well, I thought it was funny. You folks are you. You folks are awesome. And how do I know that? Well, I know who I am. That's how I know I'm me. And how do I know you're you? Well, I mean, if you were awesome, would you want to be anyone else? I wouldn't. And how do I know you're awesome? This community of ours, this group. Well, I thought it was funny. It is awesome, and it was not awesome until you got here. So cheers to you for being awesome, my friends, and cheers to you for making us awesome. And you know, at over 900,000 community members, my friends, I like to call us the funniest city on the internet. Funny people in a funny place making people laugh. And, well, cheers again for just that. So what are y'all doing today? Hope you're having a fantastic day, and I hope you're having a fantastic week. Before we get any farther, I'm going to ask you a favor, my friends. I'm going to ask you to click the reaction button on this video. That's the thumbs up, the like button, any of those emojis, the emoticons, the happy face, the sad face, the mad face, whatever. You know, I want to know that you're out there, folks. So please do that. Please click that. Look where little mini Lee's pointing. If you could click that, that would be fantastic. Thank you. Now, I'm going to tell you what I've been doing. Last night, I worked a concert. I worked the Hardy concert as a country artist. He was here in Calgary performing at the Calgary Saddledome, Scotiabank Saddledome. And I guess it was a great concert. I didn't actually see the concert because I worked the lounge called Molson Hockey House / Dutton's. I worked there last night, didn't get to see the concert. But from what I heard, it was a good show. My buddy Mitch Laird, our moderator here on our groups, he was at the show. Tom said it was fantastic. Tonight, I'm going to a concert with that same Mitch Laird. We are going to see Megadeth. That's right, Megadeth. With opening acts, Exodus and Anthrax. This is going to be a loud show, but it's going to be a fun show, my friends. I am looking forward to that. It's going to be so awesome. Now, I get to see a lot of concerts just doing my job, working at the Scotiabank Saddledome. But it's not too often that I actually go to a concert as a guest, sit down and watch the show. And that's what we're doing tonight. And I'm going to be honest, I like Megadeth, but they're not like my favorite band or anything like that. But it's still going to be fun. I got a lot of nostalgia with Megadeth because I've seen them as an opening act for one of my favorite bands of all time, Iron Maiden. I've seen them open for Iron Maiden twice. And Anthrax, one of the two opening acts, I've also seen open for Iron Maiden. And Exodus, the other opening act, I've seen open for Judas Priest. So I've seen all these bands before. This is probably going to be Megadeth's last tour around the world. So I thought, why not see them? Prices were pretty reasonable. And yeah, it's going to be an experience. It's going to be fun. So that's what I'm doing tonight. Now, my beautiful, wonderful wife, Wendy, it was recently her birthday. And she is going to be going to Tulum, Mexico. She's leaving tomorrow morning at about 8:30 in the morning. She's going with her friend Tanya. This is something they've had planned for quite a while. Now, yes, I could have gone. But this is kind of the busy season for my work. So figured let her enjoy. Have a birthday trip with her one of her best friends, and I know she's gonna have an amazing time. They've booked a really nice looking resort. They've got a couple of excursions ready to go. They got everything planned. She has packed 6, 7, 8 times, and she is repacking right now. So she's very excited, and I'm very excited for her too. I think it's going to be awesome. So that's what's going on here, and I'm going to miss her, of course. Like, don't get me wrong. I am going to miss my beautiful, wonderful wife, Wendy, but I want her to have an amazing time. That's what Wendy's doing. That's what I've been doing. What have you been doing? I ask all the time, and I hear from some people. My mom, you know how I ask you for pet pictures, right? Come on, send in your pet photos. I triple cat dare you. Sending cat photos right now, folks. Come on, folks. But anyways, I asked, and my mom sent in a photo of my brother, my adopted brother, Rufus the Goldendoodle. And this is his version of making snow angels, she figures. He gets out there and just rolls around. He's such a good dog. And he's so cute. And he likes his walks. And he loves my mom. There's Rufus. Thank you, Mom. Thank you so very much. Lizzie Grin, one of our top contributors here. She doesn't think she's the top contributor, but one of our top contributors here. She sent in this beautiful photo of her cat, Possum. I didn't have the name yesterday. Sorry, folks. In front of the fire. Now, they got quite a bit of snow just the other day, just yesterday, and they actually lost power. Hopefully, they got the power back. But that is a great picture of it's just a great scene, and what a beautiful kitty, eh? Thank you so very much, Lizzie and Michelle Finnerty, one of our #1 contributors here and one of our moderators. She said she's getting a bit of cabin fever. They had a lot of snow recently, and then yesterday it was raining. Now the rain was starting to get rid of some of the snow, but it wasn't going away fast enough, so she just can't wait to get some sun to go out walking again. Well, she managed to meet the most dangerous group of Canadians you could ever meet outside of a hockey game, my friends. She ran into a small flock of Canadian geese, the surliest Canadians on the planet. That's awesome, Michelle. I'm sorry about your weather woes and that, but I do hope you get some sun there. And what another great photo from Michelle. You sent so many great photos in. I really appreciate that very much. And Rose Glad commented on the last video. She wished everybody a happy Lunar New Year. And I apologize. I forgot to do that. I knew it was the Lunar New Year, and then I just had a brain fart while making the video. So, Gong Hei Fat Choi, everyone. I know it's a little late. This was sent in by Rose. I didn't find this image. She sent that in. Gong Hei Fat Choi. I hope everybody has a fantastic fantastic year going forward. I hope you have nothing but good luck and good fortune, my friends. So thank you, Rose. Thank you, Lizzie. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Mom. Let's see. Now that we've got here, I think it might be time for some featured posts. That's right, I got 4 featured posts for you today. These are 4 memes that made me laugh, and they're submitted by members of the group just like you. First one is from Michelle Finnerty. Second one is going to be from Nay Retzbamek, also known as Ian. Third one's going to be from Nancy Ellis, and the fourth one is from Rebecca Dunn. Folks, I'm going to bring them up right away. We're going to start off with Michelle's post. These are just going alphabetical by their first name. This made me laugh. These all made me laugh. I don't have to say that. Thank you, Michelle. I thought that was kind of cute, kind of funny. All right, you got that, folks? Okay, next one is from Nay Retzbamek, who's also Ian, my brother. It's true. This is us. This is all of us, my friends. Folks ever see that movie, Napoleon Dynamite? I did. You know, I think it's hilarious. One of the funnier modern movies that I've seen, and just really, really funny, but weird. But that was good. Thanks, Ian/Nay. Next one is from Nancy Ellis. It's a visual musical pun, my friends. Song called Purple Haze, if you don't know, just letting you know. Thank you, Nancy. And the fourth, final, but definitely not least, is from Rebecca Dunn. Yep. I can relate. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Nay/Ian. And thank you, Michelle. And thank you to you folks. Thank you for all the funny stuff you share. You folks are the reason why this community is the funniest city on the internet. You folks absolutely rock. You know, I'm thinking it might be time for maybe a few bad jokes. I'd tell you the joke I wrote about a photographer, but I haven't developed it yet. My cat was chewing on electrical cords, so I had to ground him. He is currently conducting himself adequately. Last night on the way home, a deer jumped out in front of me on the road and then just took off. Yeah, now I know why they raise their tails when they run away. It's because they don't have a middle finger. What runs but never walks? Water. 2 guys walk into a bar. The third one ducked and missed. If mediums can communicate with the dead, can you imagine what a large could do? I hope those made you laugh, friends, and I have some people to thank for today's jokes. I've got to thank their -username on YouTube. I've got to thank Jacqueline Fox on YouTube, and I've got to thank Demos-420 on YouTube. I also have to thank my buddy Dave Knapp, Michelle Finnerty, and my brother Ian/Nayratspamec for today's jokes. And folks, why not leave a joke or 2 or 10 in a comment on today's video, or send them to jokes@wellithoughitwasfunny.com, and if I use your jokes, I promise I'm going to give you credit for your jokes. I want to tell your jokes, folks.
Want to help us out and look good at the same time? Head over to store.wellithoughitwasfunny.com, where we've got t-shirts, hoodies, 3/4 sleeve rock shirts, we got coffee cups, we've got to-go cups, we've got stickers. Check it out today, folks. That's store.wellithoughitwasfunny.com.
I hope you know I appreciate every single one of you. I really do. I just can't believe how successful our community has been. So thank you for making so many people laugh. Thank you once again for making us the funniest city on the internet. You absolutely rock. I just get blown away when I look at the numbers, and I see how many people come here every single day. Like, as a community, we're sitting at about 914,000 people. That's incredible. But just visitors to the group, this isn't community members necessarily, but visitors to the group every day. We're just on the cusp of 1,500,000 people on average visiting Well, I Thought It Was Funny to find something funny every day. And they do that because you've made this place so funny. Funniest city on the internet, funniest community on the internet. I'm so proud. Cheers. Again, drinking a lot of coffee. We're gonna wrap things up. I'm quickly gonna remind you or ask you again to send in photos of your pets or anything you want to share. We just like a comment or anything, and don't hesitate to click that reaction button if you already haven't. Folks, visit our store. It's a fantastic little store, please. And if you really want to help out, we do have that convenient donation link. It's less than a cup of coffee, folks, and it's at donate.wellithoughitwasfunny.com. And it's also in the links in our notes, folks. We really do appreciate every single one of you, and we are here for the funny, not for the money, but the money wouldn't hurt. You folks have the most amazing of days. We're going to see you again here on Friday. That's my time. Saturday for those folks on the other side of the world. Keep laughing, my friends.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Well, I think it was funny.
Well, I thought 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 it was funny.